There ain't no plus or minus, no full stops or apostrophes, and the subject will be deaths in custody. When the cop dies, nobody round my way cries.
Touch one, touch one, touch one, touch one, touch one, touch one.
If we believe that we want justice, that we have a right to live, we have a right not to be oppressed, not to be murdered and brutalized by the police, then we have a responsibility to carry out this work.
Since 1969, 40 years ago, no other officer has been accountable to any death, and it runs into thousands, 2,500, you know, and those are the names that we do know.
Who killed Ricky Bishop? The British police! Who killed Ricky Bishop? The British police!
There's no justice for us. The police, they can stop and search us, they can kill us at will, and yet there's no justice for them. And our demonstration is to highlight other plight for justice for young black youth.
Because I realize even the flies brings it to the sunrise, the many most of us will never see. And any one of you that's watching it could be your family.
In Brixton there is fear in the black community, fear to come out and to support, fear of the police. Even now, maybe now more so, because now they think if they come out and support, they're not only, like the police not only harassing them, they've got their guns pointing at their heads. The so-called leaders in the black community, they now become middle class, so they've got a different class and they forget about grinding with the ordinary people. To them, they've got a status to keep.
Getting beat with a nightstick and they stitch it up and whitewash and cover it up quick.
We're so swamped by the media that these things hardly register on the radar anymore.
It's not only black on black crime that end to stop the clock and call your mind. I realize that I'm keeping it refined and don't just fall asleep and recline. If you're on the net and realize that it's standing there and watching this or puffing up on a cigarette.
And in truth, a death is a death, whether it's a death by the police or a death by another black person.
But I'll say if they sit down and take what they're getting and don't come out to change anything, nothing would be changed. After all, our slave ancestors, if they sat home or if they stayed in the fields, we would have never got justice, or we would have never be free, we'd have still be in slavery.
We're not going away, and we have strength and we have hope and we want justice and awareness, so we're not going away. We are a thorn in their side for as long as it takes.
I'm not really hating on the blue and white, but all they do and bring to me is a mag light. Nab and napalm, keeping it hot off the block, off the domus, you know what I'm saying?